Praise the Lord. Here's my thoughts on Kevin Samuels. I heard a few of his videos over the past maybe 3 weeks. Didn't really know much about him. What I saw, he's very demeaning and condescending and very insulting, very prejudiced against black women. Now that doesn't mean that a lot of things he wasn't saying to them were true. Well, it wasn't true when for instance, he mentioned how what men wanted in a woman, and he didn't lie. But a lot of that was covered up. A lot of that was lost, even though it was true. A lot of that was lost in his discrimination, in his bitterness, and his prejudice against women, black women in particular. It was awful. It was awful. He treated them with zero respect. At the same time, uh, he knew women and he could read them. So a lot of things he's saying, of course, it was true, but that's just like a witch or a warlock. They can say a lot of things that's true. That don't mean that they had the right spirit or the right motives. That don't mean that God is with them. You know, and to go even further, so when Kevin Samuels died, he had just finished. He had just finished sleeping with um, a, a mixed woman who I think was a nurse, who he had just met the night prior. So he woke up the next morning after they did what they did with chest pains, and then he died. So he was a player, womanizer, whoremonger, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, it's horrible that some women are hating, like kind of applauding his demise. Some men too, I've heard, like they just got everything negative to say about him. And to be honest, there's not a lot positive I can say about him. Um, you know, I mean, even a broken clock is right uh, twice a day. So just because sometimes he said the truth, that's no reason to like pay homage to him and make him seem greater than he was. You know, he's known for really being condescending and insulting toward women, black women in particular, on purpose. It was disgusting, and that's so. Just because he said the truth sometimes, because he would tell women like the truth as far as what men want from them. He didn't lie. He didn't lie, but he it was hard to see the solution. He'll insult you and make him feel so tiny, giving him the truth, but then not giving him no remedy. You know what I'm saying? He was a butcher. He was a butcher. Like when you do surgery on someone, you can cut certain things out, but you got to do it with precision, and then seal it up. He didn't have no precision. He was a butcher and didn't seal it up. He was very careless with sealing it up. So we need to stop paying. Stop saying, "Oh, he told the truth." I mean, we all can tell the truth on the level that most men can tell the truth. All men can tell the truth on the same level he told it. You know what I'm saying? But it takes like some maturity, humility, spirituality, to do it in a way that helps the other person, not harm the other person. So, I mean, he don't get no kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be hated. And we're hearing his harsh remarks about, him since he died. Like, some people kind of sound like they're happy that he died. And I think that is coming from a lot of women who you know, the type of women who he exposed, because he would spot their manipulation off jump. You know what I mean? And these are the same type of women who like kind of sound like they're rejoicing over him being dead. So he, he was right when he exposed them and how evil they were. Some of them. You know what I mean? But he was no better, man. He was not a prize, yo. Not a prize at all, man. So, you know, stop. Let's stop being evil and wicked, saying bad stuff about him. Um, you know, and acting like we happy that he did. At the same time, don't worship homage this dude like he great. He not on no level. No, I mean, he below average. He's a below average dude when it comes to giving advice to people, man. You know what I'm saying? He would say things the average man would know, um, but the average man wouldn't get away with saying the way he said it. So he don't get no kudos for that. He don't get no points for that. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right there. Condolences to his family. You know, believe it or not, I am kind of saddened and disheartened. His untimely demise. That's just sad. He didn't see that coming. He didn't, he didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? That's very tragic, very sad. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like him or not, that was just sad. That's just sad. So untimely. He looked like he was healthy, and all of a sudden he gone. It didn't even seem real. Like it's wild. You know what I mean? So I don't feel good or rejoice over his demise at all. It's very sad. You know what I mean? But let's not make him into some kind of hero. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said a lot of things that us men think. You know, okay, like I said, even a broke clock is right 2 times a day. But think about a lot of damage he caused for some women. And this, you know, he was rude, man. He may have did some good, but he did bad too, man. Not no positive. He wasn't no positive role model, man. Don't just knock it off. All right. But we do pray for his family. All right. Love you. God bless. Bye bye.